Here's some Insta spam. Oh, I thought, there we go. Insta spam. There we go. And here's more Insta spam. This is what this guy's shopping around.
Robert Woodman. It quickly became the most
influential there we
magical order of the modern era. What is the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn? The Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn emerged in London in 1888, founded by William Wynne Westcott, Samuel Little MacGregor Mathers, and William Robert Woodman. It quickly became the most influential magical order of the modern era. The Golden Dawn sought to synthesize ancient wisdom traditions, Egyptian, Hermetic, and Kabbalistic.
You did hear the word synthesize. That's not true necessarily. And I go on to mention this. Here, I'll just read it to you. So you have something to work with. Will this work? There we go. It said the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn helped corrupt numerous outlines that once reflected reality. For the most part, it's a hodgepodge of propaganda, but most people haven't figured that much out. Here's an example. A lot of people today are probably familiar with the big yellow book known as the Complete Golden Dawn System of Magic. Technically, it's a big red book with a yellow jacket. But it's also anything but the Complete Golden Dawn System of Magic. It's a superficial version made available for the public. In other words, the actual teachings are not contained in this book, which is sold as the Complete, Golden Dawn System of Magic, which this guy obviously believes in this shit because he paid money on Instagram to contribute to the spam. And he's preaching about this shit, and it's garbage.
Into a structured initiatic system for the development of consciousness. Members studied symbolism, alchemy, astrology, and
okay, I hadn't got that far in the video.
Not as superstition, but as a science of the soul.
Oh, fuck
Published for the public by Israel Regardi in the Complete Golden Dawn System of Magic. The Order's rituals
There's the book.
Initiate's inner ascent through the Tree of Life, echoing the universal theme of death and rebirth found in mystery traditions worldwide.
This guy's a moron.
The Order influenced later movements like Wicca and Thelema.
Wicca. That's the male version. Typically thought of as a female, religion these days. Superficial pop garbage. Yeah, Wixie is the female version. And if it had to do with true magic, it would be a blending of the two. Just so you know. Did I mute it? I must have.
Case. Though internal conflicts through the Tree of Life, echoing the universal theme of death and rebirth found in mystery traditions worldwide. The Order influenced later movements like Wicca and Thelema, as well as builders of the Adytum founded.
Now, the builder stuff, I do like some of that jazz. I'm a fan of Paul Foster Case for what it's worth. He's the flip side of Arthur Edward Waite, which you probably know about. Some people know about both. Yeah, and there's a lot more I'd like to say about that, but I'm probably not going to in this video. I did want to mention Thelema, that garbage. Typically speaking, allocated to most things having to do with Aleister Crowley. Aleister Crowley was a half-ass pop magician who corrupted numerous outlines. And most people think of him as this, bastion of truth who did good things. For fuck's sake, buff up on who Aleister Crowley was. He was a dirtbag. He's an absolute dirtbag. And he was not in place to help people. It's wild. I do like the Ozzy song, though, Mr. Crowley, even though Ozzy was a fucking Zionist and his family still supports that scummy shit.
By Paul Foster Case. Though internal conflicts led to its dissolution, the Golden Dawn's influence endures in nearly all modern Western esoteric systems.
Unfortunately.
From earlier Masonic and Rosicrucian philosophy and structure, the Golden Dawn represented a rediscovery of ancient initiation for the modern mind.
And I bet most of you out there don't know what you're looking at right now.
A temple built not of stone, but of symbols. For more, watch our full-length exploration on modern esoteric orders from the 19th and 20th centuries.
No thank you, Insta spam. So I was bashing the Golden Dawn, and the fella wrote me back about the Insta spam that he's shopping around. Here, where's it at? One second, I'll read this to you, but I'm flipping some potatoes first. Almost there. As it reads, let me do that. The Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn was indeed a synthesis of many earlier currents: Hermeticism, Kabbalah, Rosicrucianism, alchemy, astrology, and Masonic ritual, woven together in late Victorian England by... This is the same shit that he rattled off in the fucking video. What it lacks in secrecy, it compensates for in preservation. It's a bunch of flat out fucking corruptions. They're not preserving anything, they're corrupting things. It's propaganda. This guy's not too bright. The deeper inquiry, as always, is whether the essence of such systems lies in their textual precision or in the inner transformation they still inspire within the devoted student. In other words, this is bullshit, but what do I know? What the fuck do I know? I'm providing a disclaimer statement because you should tread lightly, and most people believe this shit and repeat it, which is why this shit is well known. I mean, in quote-unquote occult circles, which is ironic because, you know, the occult's supposed to be, you know, it denotes hidden. These things aren't hidden. The corruptions are, you know, plain as day. Either way, what the fuck do I know? And fuck Insta spam. And fuck this guy for shopping around Insta spam. Fucking bastards. Oh, this probably won't work if I do it this way. Let's see. It always kicks it off. Give me a moment. I suggest you familiarize yourself with two definitions, comma. One is the word corruption, comma. The other is propaganda, period. Your steep learning curve, as well as your low standards, are noted, period.
What is the Hermetic Order?
It's a bunch of propaganda. That's what it fucking is. Good. At least it posted. So far, who knows? Maybe it will disappear. I'm not going to click on his account. Fuck Insta spam. I'm guessing this is another diplomatic reply. Let's see. What else is he rattling off?
What is the Hermetic Order?
Shut up. Show me what's relevant here. There we go. He's long-winded like me. Suffer accordingly, right? From a scholarly perspective, the terms quote-unquote corruption and quote-unquote propaganda carry specific connotations, yet historical and academic research into Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn, shows it to be an intentional synthesis of diverse esoteric traditions, rather than a vehicle of deception. If you Google most things that are flat out fucking, you know, propaganda, it's going to tell you that it's not propaganda. Google will tell you that light has speed, for fuck's sake. Google will tell you that America's not a fucking corporation, for fuck's sake. It makes me laugh. Superficial internet babies, everyone. Continuing on, let's see. Israel Regardi's compilation preserves what might otherwise have been lost, providing the most complete publicly available record of the order's outer teachings. Keyword outer, because they lied to the public, and a lot of people believe these are the fucking teachings of the Golden Dawn. Our focus is on accuracy and historical context. Historical context, you know, tracking what these bastards did. MacGregor Mathers is well known for not being able to translate a goddamn thing accurately. That's a great example of one of the founding members fucking everything up. It's just an example. Yeah. What do I know? Rather than, what was it? Is this polemics? It's unfamiliar to me. I wanted to say Ptolemy for a minute, but yeah, I have no idea. And we encourage discussion grounded in verifiable sources and documented history of Western esotericism. I mean, I could waste my fucking time and energy, and I could send him or cite references like I used to many years ago. Could do it. You could do it too if you look up what I just said having to do with McGregor Mathers. You could also consider think about what happened in the tarot in terms of flipping keys. What is it again? 8 and 11. Another one's even more complex, but where is it at? I wonder if I have the book sitting here. You could go through Gareth Knight's A Practical Guide to Kabbalistic Symbolism. There's 2 volumes, mind you. And you'll see something that looks like a lemon skate. You'll think of it as, the infinity symbol. It's a figure 8. And there's some flat-out corruptions having to do with that, which have ties to the Golden Dawn. These are just a couple examples. There's quite a fucking few. But you don't hear it come up. You don't hear people taking any fucking issues with these things. Most, if not all the members, dabbled in something, took liberties, and now people use it in systems, as if these are the fucking systems. It's a goddamn problem. But superficial people repeat superficial things. Superficial people only understand or think they do superficial things. It frustrates me to no fucking end. I'm gonna eat potatoes. I mean, I could probably go back and forth with this guy. He'll probably just keep giving me these canned responses or diplomatic, versions of bullshit. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Just the same, he's shopping around the fucking Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn. We could also get into the Greek Solar Cross. We could get into the Kabbalistic Tree of Life. The Kabbalistic Tree of Life is one that makes me really laugh because no one's ever been shown a genuine fucking outline. But what do I know? Yes, I'm looking at my potatoes getting cold with the plate on the floor. I wrote them back for good measure because I keep telling you guys to do this type of shit. So as it reads, and it's mostly what I just told you, so long as I slap these videos together. Mathers is well known for absolutely butchering translations, many of which went on to become aspects of the system you hold near and dear. And it should say and are shopping around on Instagram. That didn't translate. Whoops. Both Crowley and Waite outright butchered the system of tarot, and many people use their corruptions to this day. And most people would tell you, no, it's wishy-washy, you can do whatever the fuck, whee! Swords are air! Back to point. I hope you enjoyed that. Best of all, I'm talking about Israel Regardie. Oh, good. And it didn't do it. Israel Regarding. That's funny. Israel Regardie's Tree of Life is just as superficial as what it should say, as the numerous books that have crapped out the same song and dance. However, you don't see the genuine outline of the Tree of Life in the public sphere. And hopefully, since this guy, is terribly smart, he can read between my shitty translation since I was barking at fucking Google. Once again, what the fuck do I know? And I'm glad he looks confused.